my mom and my dad, they were married for 40 years. They recently split up, and my mom kind of, washed her hands of the entire marriage, and it fell into my lap. So I have to help it's crazy. So I have to like help my dad financially and things like that. So I have like a ton of things that I'm trying to do my best, I guess. And I don't, so my dad is another one of those people. I don't want him to be upset with me,
what would he,
it's crazy. I know. It's just,
okay. So let me see if I'm hearing you right. Like your parents' disapproval would cause you to ignore your intuition. If you felt
I think
that,
so. Yeah. Okay. I think so, because I know what I should be doing. And
who determines that? So it's not your intuition determining that, it's somebody else's expectations?
Yeah. I know in my guts what the right thing to do and to say to my parents is, I just don't do it. I don't know if I'm just not doing it for the sake of, I don't know if it's so much disapproval as it is even just to kind of keep the peace. So I'm suffering for it.
Whose peace? Whose peace?
Everybody else's peace but my own.
Yeah, fuck that.
Yeah, exactly. That's literally been the story of my life. Like it's everybody else's peace and fuck mine. That's
what do you get out of continuing to play that role?
I don't like this role. I don't want to play, peacekeeper anymore. So that, that's why I think that's
how come you keep doing it?
I feel like it's almost like I don't have a choice, so nobody did. So maybe this is kind of circling back to, I don't trust myself.
Do you want a choice?
Yeah. I mean, yes, because if I had another choice, I would take whatever that is versus, the crap that I'm dealing with now.
Well, who's keeping you from that choice? Your mom apparently felt like she had a choice to completely dump the marriage and your dad into your lap.
It's true.
So how come you don't have a choice like that?
Yeah, I don't know. I should definitely have a choice like that. Yeah, I most definitely should. And I guess I do. I just haven't figured out how to make it a choice, if that makes sense. Like I guess the right thing to do would say, no, this is your responsibility. This was your marriage. This was all your crap. These are your bills, not mine.
Your parents are both mentally sound?
Well, my dad, I would say more so than possibly my mom. Yeah, I think that my mom, she's been through some serious trauma in her life. So I think that's taken a little bit of a toll on her. But as far as like overall health,
I meant more like dementia and Alzheimer's.
Oh, no. They're good. They're good.
Okay. So you're not like a
caretaker or anything like that. No, I'm not.
Okay.
No, they're able-bodied. They are absolutely able-bodied and in charge of their own. Like my mom moved out, got her own apartment, and just kind of left me and my kids to pick up those pieces, which her choice, that she did what she needed to do for herself. That's great.
And wait, why did you have to pick up those pieces?
So my dad lives right downstairs from me. I have my apartment upstairs with my two kids, and now it's basically just one big house. There's no separation whatsoever. And since I'm here,
whose choice is that?
That's also has been mine, because I've been terrible at boundaries. So that has been, you know, I'm really actively trying, but it's.
What are you actively trying to do? It sounds like you're squandering so much of your life force energy rescuing everyone else so that you feel like a good person that you're actually where's the energy left for you to try to do anything?
Yeah, there's not a lot. It gets depleted.
Yeah.
Very, very quickly. Yeah.
I'm sure it sounds like there are a lot of demands on your life force that are not being replenished, and nobody seems very concerned with your replenishment. And I'm not sure why you aren't.
Yeah. Yeah. Nobody is. And I think lately I'm starting to really realize, because of everything that I've been through personally, and it's like, I've just, come out of really heavy shit. And now I have to take on everybody else's heavy shit.
Wait, say that again.
So just that I've been through some really heavy shit.
And what came after that?
And now I'm taking on everybody else's heavy shit.
That's different from what you said. You said, I have to take on everybody else's heavy shit. You don't.
Yeah. No, that's true. I don't. Yeah, you're right. I don't. So that's where the discomfort is, where, I'm making the choice to take on the shit and squandering, like you said, my own life force. I do that all the time. And I think, so I just have to make the other choice to not do that. And I think that's,
I wouldn't say, I don't think making the choice not to do that is as clear as the choice that you would be making.
Yeah.
The choice not to do something. Like, what are you choosing to do? What does it look? What you are choosing to do look like?
Yes. So what? I don't know what that was. So what the choice that I want to make and would be to basically tell them, again, to just deal with their own crap and let me deal with, what my own, and separate that completely, just kind of cut it off of me. That's the choice that I want to be making, that I should be making, to just cut that all off of me.
Telling people where your skin is, just like, this is my skin over here. There's your skin over there. You're responsible for your own skin over there.
Yeah.
It doesn't, like, the idea that it has to be either you're completely being engulfed by other people's stuff and needs, or that you have to cut it all off. Because I think you're so embedded in the good girl paradigm, that for you, I think cutting it off would be hard for you to sustain.
Yeah.
So having a more gradual sense of just reclaiming your own skin and your own personhood might be more tenable.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I think so. I feel like if I did just completely cut that off, that wouldn't sit either. So yeah, I agree.
So I think this discomfort around boundaries and this discomfort about having intimate conversations is connected. And like that piece that you're bringing in about being love bombed early in other relationships. There's nothing that draws in a narcissist more than somebody with no boundaries.
Yeah.
And actually a narcissist has no power over somebody with them. Nothing.
Yeah, that's very true.
Yeah. Every narcissist has a person standing behind them who has no boundaries.
Yeah.
Otherwise, they can't do that.